Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Lipstick Lips, again. Welcome back. No, yes, it has been a minute. It's been a grip. But life catches up with you, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what else. But anyway, I got some new products, and I just wanted to go over it with you guys and give you guys my review and my point on what I like about the product, you know? Just my opinion, that's all. No harsh feelings. So the product I have here today is the new... You can see it, the lights might be too bright. Let me back it up. Here? Focus. Okay, it's shiny, so you might not be able to see it, but it's real, it's silver and it's glittery. And it's the new Jaclyn Hill, what is it called? Master Collection. I believe that's what it's called. And I'm so excited about this product. I was so hyped when it came out because I always wanted to buy Morphe brushes. And everybody, I watch a lot of YouTube gurus, and everybody recommends a lot of brushes, and she goes on her brushes that she recommends, but I just feel like she put, like I watched her tutorial, and she put every brush that we possibly need in her collection, so I just bought the whole thing, and I think you get a good deal. It's like, I think it was 160, oops. I believe it's like 160, but if you use her coupon code, it's 150, and I think this is I've had Morphe brushes before, and they are pretty good, and I think they'll be worth it. But we're going to give it a try here today and let you guys know how it is. So when I open it, it opens like this, like that. So it's not like a typical flap, it's just open like that. And you see all the brushes inside. I have been in a set already because I was so hyped when it came in the mail. So I took, all these come individually plastic up. So you get a lot of plastic wrap around them, and like, the little plastic holders that hold the bristles together. And that's how that came. The packaging was pretty nice. It came pretty fast, in my opinion. And other than that, we're just going to go in here. I also have a few new products that I wanted to try. Like, I've tried this before, the NYX drops, but I didn't have my complexion, so I want to give it a try again. And I also have this concealer by L'Oreal. It's called Long Wear Shaping Stick, so hopefully this works too. So we're just going to start, and let me see what brushes we have in here to start with. It's so many brushes, I don't want to go over each and every one. I'm going to just go over the ones that I have, or the ones that I'm using today. This is like the straight across one. Do I want to use this one? I'm just going to give it a try. I feel like I want to use this for concealer and not like to put on my brows. And I don't see a brush in here. So I'm just going to skip this part here because I'm not using a brush for my eyebrows. So I'll be right back. So guys, I did my eyebrows off camera because they don't have a brush in here that I would like to use on my eyebrows. It's just this flat brush here, and I would more preferably like to use this for concealer. So that's what I'm going to use. I just use my MAC. I don't even know what brush this is. 283 brush. This is that real skinny angle brush. I had this for years. I just use that to, define my eyebrows. And I'm just going to use this is from the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the JH43. I'm not sure if the Morphe 43 brush is the same as this. Like, I don't know if the numbers are the same and they just put the JH in front of it just because it was her collection. I'm not sure. All I know is I'm pretty sure they have a brush like this where you don't have to buy it in the Jaclyn Hill palette. But this is the JH43. If any of you want to know, and I'm going to take my MAC NW45 concealer, and I'm just going to carve out my brows and everything. We're going to speed through that, and I'll let you know how that. I gotta stop cursing. I gotta let you know how that works. So I really like this brush. I don't have no complaints. I have another brush like this. For some reason, it's the Morphe brush, and when I use it, it's like this flat top. When I use it to like arch around it, it doesn't give, so it just stays square. And sometimes you like mess up that curve right here when you get to that point right there. I don't know if that makes sense when you get to this curve right here and try to turn it. Like the other brush shades stay still, but this one gives a little and it turns into like a swiping motion. It was so easy to apply the concealer that way. So I will definitely come back to this brush. So I'm just going to blend out my concealer here. So I normally use NW45. I think I need to go get a darker one because I don't know, the summer went past and I got darker, so this looks like white on me, but whatever. I'm gonna take some Laura Mercier, and this is how I just set my entire eyebrows. I got this from like, I watch videos of drag queens and they always set their entire eyebrow because, you know, they perform and they sweat and everything, and my eyebrows sweat off a lot. So I got a text message. My eyebrows sweat off a lot, so what I'm going to do is take this little wedge sponge, and then I'm just going to go in and put this on my entire eyebrow. JH, the JH30 is just like a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to take, I'm going to take this tan color right here, and put that right in my crease area. See how that works out. Then I'm going to take this in the JH32, and it's like, it's a more pointier tapered blending brush, but it's kind of like flat on one side, so for me to get into my crease area, and I'm going to use this darker color right here. I'm looking at the monitor, everything is the opposite way, but I'm going to use this darker color right here. Don't ask me the names of these palettes because I don't know. They don't, if they put it right here at the bottom, I would be able to tell you, but this is from the War Neutrals palette, and this is the darkest color right here. So I'm going to use that in my crease area. I'm just going to go back in with the JH30 and blend out the black just so it's not like harsh lines or anything. Then I'm going to take this JH41. The JH41, which is like a flat taper, like a flat blending brush, just to apply to apply to eyeshadow. So I'm wondering if I should use a base color, like a cream base. I'm going to use the same concealer brush, the JH43, because I just don't want to get concealer on the other brush before I use it. And this concealer is the L'Oreal Longwear Shaping Stick. That's what I'm using on my eyelids right now. I'm going to take the JH41 and apply this green color right here. It's like a green duochrome kind of goldish thing going on here, and I'm just going to apply that to my lid area. This is like a more narrow, I don't know if you can see that. It's like it's another blending brush, but it's more narrow, just to, like, it looks like you can dig into the crease even more. So I'm going to use that for my black that I'm going to apply in the crease area. And I'm not going to take it too far over. I'm just going to leave it on this outside here. But what I'm going to do first is bring the dark color right here that I used before and bring that over on the side a little bit more. Just so it's not like an empty spot there. And then I'm going to go into the Gwen Stefani palette because this black is so black, and I'm just going to use this right on that outer crease area just to deepen and add more definition to that crease, you know. JH32, and I'm just going to blend that out. These brushes are so good. I really can't complain about anything. So what I did was wiped off the JH43, the flat brush, and I'm just going to take that and create an eyeliner because I don't want to use liquid eyeliner. I just want to define my lash line for my lashes later. And I'm just going to take that black and just pack it on top of there, like nice and straight. And I got this flat JH33. It's like a more flat, another blending brush, but I'm going to use that for my brow bone area, and I'm just going to put a lighter color up there. I'm going in the Gwen Stefani palette, and this actually has the colors printed on here, so I can read you the colors here. So I'm going to go in with Stark, and I'm going to use that on my brow bone area just to lighten that up a bit. Right here. I don't know. Is it coming up? Whatever. Yeah, it's coming up. And then I'm going to go put on lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. I just applied lashes, and I just put on the Salon Perfect Wispies, and it comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lashes, and you get that for like $8 at Walmart, so that's a good deal. So now I'm going to move on to my face. Now I'm going to put on my setting spray. This is a Mario Badescu, and I'm just going to spray that all over my face. You can get this at Ulta for about $8, $7, something like that. And then next I'm just going to go in with my, let that dry a little bit. I'm going to go in with my NYX Total Control drops, and this is in the color 19. But when they sit on your face and they oxidize, they get really, really dark. So I had to get a lighter color just to see how that worked. And I'm just going to use JH03 foundation brush, and normally I would definitely use a blending brush, blending sponge, but I'm just to try out these brushes. I'm just going to see how it works with that, and I'm going to start with this side. I'm just going to keep on going through with it because it looks like washed over here. I don't know. It looks like cool tone when I'm like more golden. See my skin. But we're just going to go through, and I'm going to try with my beauty blender on this side and see how it turns out. Bet you when I go to edit this and I see it on my computer, it'll look way different. I'm like, oh, I complain so much in this video, but whatever. Next, I'm gonna go in with this concealer, this L'Oreal. Hopefully this works. And I'm gonna use this the JH08 to blend out the concealer. But do I want to wet it? I don't know. I'm gonna start off dry to see how it works in my skin. So. Like the beauty blender better, so at 08 I didn't like that. So we have a JH07. I'm going to use that to set my powder, and I'm going to use the Sasha Buttercup, and this is in the color, I don't know, it doesn't have a color, but it's the Sasha Buttercup setting powder. Just to balance this out, because I really feel like I'm like washed out. Maybe I'm tripping, or maybe it's just a monitor here, but I feel washed out. So I'm going to go in with my mineralized skin finish in the color Sun Power from MAC, and that leaves me pretty golden and stuff. So I'm going to use that to set my whole face with the JH01. This is so, like, it's really heavy, and like it feels like expensive. It reminds me of the Marc Jacob or the It Cosmetic brush. I don't know, it just feels so expensive. Like, I like it. Alright, that was pretty good. It's just a setting powder, but it's so soft and it feels so expensive, and I really like it. I'm gonna use this more often. Like, I have my Real Techniques, but it feels like Real Techniques. It's not like heavy and like expensive feeling, but the thing is just fat, and I just love it. But next I'm going to go in with my contouring, because this is kind of like angled, so when I put in my contour, it'll like blend upwards. So see how that, yeah, see, this doesn't feel as expensive. Like the bristles feel really like it feels kind of cheap. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like it feels kind of prickly and cheap. I don't like this one. Like I don't like it. It's the JH06. And I'm going to use this JH42, and I'm going to go under my eyes and blend out the same colors that I used in my crease right underneath my eyes. The JH40, and that's like a tapered like a precision crease brush, and I'm going to blend that right. I'm not adding any more product, but I'm just going to blend that out and bring it down as far as I can. For some reason, and I have this blush just sitting here, and I think I'm going to use that. I'm just going to use a light hand because I think it's really pretty. And this is the JH04, and this is a really cute angled. It looks like a blush brush. Like I would use this for blush. So I'm going to take that on my cheeks here. I know I like using this for eyeshadow. It's like an orange color. This is so pretty, so pretty. And I don't know, maybe it's, I just like the color. It might not go with the eyeshadow, but I like the color. And it was just sitting here calling my name, and it looks really pretty. The JH05, and I'm going to use this to contour because I think I'm really about to set it off with this one. Yes, this was way JH05 for contour, guys. JH05. This is way better, and it really gets the product in there. That other brush was like, it was like really cheap feeling. I don't know what they. Maybe that's not meant for contouring, but I don't know. Okay. I know Jaclyn Hill, she used this to set her nose, like her nose contour. This JH10. I think I'm gonna do that too, just to see. Just to give my nose a bit more like, you know. So I can get a nose job. But I'm going to use the JH09, and I'm going to use that for my highlight. And I have I just bought this because everybody's raving about it. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio, and it's in 200 Molten Topaz. I'm going to use that to highlight today without it. Oh my God, this is applying so nice. Like, look at that. Can you see it? This is so pretty. So pretty. Corners of my eyes, I'm going to use the JH39, and I'm going to put this highlight right in the corners of my eyes too. And for some reason, when I apply my corner eye, I need to look down because I apply this all wrong when I'm like looking up. I don't know, it's just weird to me, but I just need to look down when I'm applying my inner corner highlight. So for my final step, I'm going to go over my skin with the Mario Badescu setting spray again. And just, oh wait, I put on, shoot. I always put I try to put my mascara on after I spray because it's going to leak. Watch. Don't look down, don't look down. Okay. Let me just put on some Retro by MAC, just a little bit. Alright guys, so all in all, I'm done my whole face, you know, with the makeup brushes, and my final opinion is that I really do feel like these makeup brushes are worth it. Like, if these came out when I first started doing makeup, I would have fell in love. I mean, $150 is like a steep amount, like just to go all at once, but you can buy separate palettes, but I think it's worth buying the whole thing because you get so many more brushes for a cheaper price. And you end up paying less than what you would if you bought all these brushes separately on Morphe. I also only feel like it was about 2 brushes in here that really didn't work for me, and That was the JH03, and I think it was because of the foundation that I used. I'm pretty sure it was because of the foundation, because this brush felt really good on my face. And the JH06, and just, I'm not even going to hold you, this feels really cheap. Like, this brush literally felt like this was probably like the last brush, and they really couldn't come up with nothing. They just was like, here, just throw that shit in there or something. But everything else was perfect. Everything was top quality. A lot of these brushes are like dupes, not dupes, but are exactly the same as the brushes they have from Morphe. It's just in the Jaclyn Hill collection. But I know brushes like these you can't find on Morphe, I believe. I also wish, I really do wish, this would have been perfect if. Now, I don't know the name of this brush, but because it came in a set, but it's like a blending brush and it's really, really fat. And I really wish this would have been so perfect if this came with this brush, because this is the best blending brush I ever ran into in my life, because it's so fat, it's so easy. Like, when you putting on your transition color, this just a couple sweeps and this is all over the lid, like no extra work, no nothing. And this is a really good brush. It doesn't have a number on it, it's just a Morphe, I swear. But it came in like that collection that you get with this. It's like $25, and you get all the other brushes with it. It's right on this on the website. I'll try to link it down below, but I always say I'm linking, but never do. But yeah, if they had that brush, and I believe everybody know what I'm talking about, but if they had that brush, that this set would have been perfect. But other than that, I really, really do love how the makeup turned out. I really love how the brushes turned out. I really feel like I spent my money and it was well spent. I just really hope, because a lot of shit that's going on with the beauty community and people coming out to be racist, and I really hope she don't turn out to be racist, which I highly doubt, because then I'm gonna have to, like, I bought these brushes with her name on it, and it's like I'm supporting her, and please Jaclyn Hill, don't come out and be like weird and like I have to like stop watching you or something for something stupid. But I'm happy that she came out with this brush set, and I'm really satisfied with it. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time, guys, I'll try to start uploading a little bit more than what I have been doing, because it's been like 6 months. But life gets to you. Like, I don't get paid. Like, I do this for a hobby. I don't get paid to do this. Like, I do have an actual job, so I'll be here and there. I'll try to be here, and you know, I'm trying to get back into doing the things that I love to do, and this is one of them, and that's all I can say. And until next time, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.